What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and our home team. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Here's White on the return. We're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT, take. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. They're taking a shot on this first play. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 17. And they're going to have the 1st down now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Brown on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
On 2, ready? Let's get set. Stop.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On 2.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. Finds Davis complete. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. It's inside the 10. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys finish excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I would guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jets first down.
And middle.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here's Hall running his own read. Running down the left side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A give to Sampson here up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Defense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And off to Sampson. Now that's not what the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Point after is up and through. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's White on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Burrow from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Coming right is Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Scott, 11, big 13.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. That will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they take this in for the score.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. It out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown.
Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets.
York now for the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's White on the return. And he takes the return out of bounds.
One, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Burrow on first down. Finds a man right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And 6 on the play, bring it up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
11. Can. Stop.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The give now to White. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Gun.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Burrow. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Starting this drive with a design run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Dax Hill up for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 46.
Big 20.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep beating that fullback, baby. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. 3rd down, give to Hall. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. It's Sampson running out of the gun. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. And just can't get my mind around the fact that he outpaced those DBs long enough to reach the end zone.
You and me, that was a power lifter, a power blocker becoming a sprinter. You know, I'm not sure if we stretch out further, he's going to hold on and score, but at that distance, oh gosh, his teammates just love that TD.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right 80.
Burrow. And this one is launched downfield. Tried for White, but it's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets push the lead up to 12.
26. Our home team, 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
11.
Off the play fake, Burrow. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, take him run.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys trim the deficit down to 5. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of games to go. But look here, it's an onside try. You look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
40 got. 40.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Gun.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no sign to slow it down as we begin our second half. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to do just fine.
The handoff here to Sampson. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready,
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Jets push the lead up to 12.
Jets 33. Our home team 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down comeback.
Going to the ground again on close. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5.
Our home team, 28. Set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Jets.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Go quickly here.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's third
and long now for Stafford.
3rd and 15.
Caught, nice game left side. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Again to Sampson here up the middle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Stafford. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Play action now. Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
12.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
11.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down block. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
12.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. First and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to Sampson. That's not his game, Brock. That's not his game. He's somebody who wants to win by running through people, not popping out of space.
Yeah, I think we can agree he's probably going to hear that same messaging when he gets to the sidelines, too.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Stafford now against the blitz. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Jets first down.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
22, 59.
He'll throw it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets push this to an 8-point game. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push the lead to 2 scores now.
our home team 31.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
He's down on the ground with Gibbs. He's out in the clear. Has room down the left sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He has the touchdown. These guys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
That is simply put, a perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut the lead down to just 2.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 40-yard
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Jets up by just a couple of points. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Come on.
We'll go with the design keeper. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
In the triple option system, Kate, that you see a lot of the military schools run, their fullback's called a B-back, right behind that QB. B for blocker, because that's what he does the majority of the time. But when these fullbacks get a chance to put on a show and make an A play, I'm all for it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Line up the design keeper. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
580.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. He has the first down, and now Brock, Jets can just run out the clock on this victory. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a design run. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes